Hey, how you doing out there in YouTube land? Stiletto coming at you. This is one of my favorites in my collection. I know it's not the most expensive one in my collection, but it is one of my favorites because this is the knife I always wanted ever since I was a youngster. I remember going into hardware stores when I was a kid with my dad, and I'd always want to look at the knife stand. In Western cutlery, you used to always have knife stands pretty much in every hardware store, like Lumberjack and all those. This is a Western cutlery, handcrafted in the United States, Bowie knife. This is the one that a lot of Vietnam vets took with them into Vietnam too. Now that's a big, heavy-duty camp knife Bowie, or fighting Bowie. Big, giant guard. It's like a short sword almost. It's very massive. Let's do some measurements on it. The blade is 3/16 thick. 3/16. I think this is laminated rosewood if I remember right. I think it's like a laminated, or it might be just rosewood grips with brass rivets, 3 brass rivets holding it together. Full tang construction. Solid brass guard. The blade stainless steel. I think it's 420 HC, high carbon, if I remember right. I think it's a 420 HC. Sort of like the buck, same kind of steel that buck knives use. The model number on this one's a W49, large Bowie. The smaller Bowie was a WW47. This is the WW49. On the blade tang it says Western, W49, United States, or USA. To me, this is a classic American Bowie. It's been in my collection for quite a while. Comes with some paperwork on it. This is the one that's made by Camillus in New York. I can't remember the years that they made these, but I know the original one wasn't made by Camillus. It was made by Western Cutlery, if I'm not mistaken. And I think it was a carbon steel blade. I'm not sure though. But this is the Camillus version. After Western sold out to Camillus. Made at 54 Main Street, Camillus, New York. 13031. And this is the one made with, it says that the woodcraft handles made of golden brown hardwood laminates. Handcrafted to a high luster with proper care, the handle will keep its brilliance for many years. And your choices of steels were a high carbon steel, easy to sharpen and strong and able to hold the edge for long periods of time. It doesn't say what type of high carbon steel. I think this is the stainless steel version. And their stainless steel was called sword steel. It's super tough stainless steel blade with superior edge holding qualities. Blade stain, rust, or corrosion are non-existent. To assure ruggedness and exceptional cutting ability, the steel is hardened and tempered to exact electronic controls. I'm pretty sure I have the stainless steel, because I think the original one was the carbon steel. That's not the original version of it. It's like the second generation of them. Here's the sheath. The original version had pretty much the same type of sheath too. Put the swivel on it. No leg strap hole. That is one badass Bowie. I love this knife. It's beautiful. See how much it weighs. £1, 4.5 ounces. That ain't no joke. That's not no joke, fellas. Guys and gals, that's a heavy blade. 1.45 ounces. One pound, 4.5 ounces. Said it right, I think, that time. Let's do some measurements on it. Handle. 5 inches. Perfect size for my hand. Blade. 9. and 6/16. I think that's what it is, 9 and 6/16, something like that. Almost 9.5 inches. Overall, 14 3/4 overall. It feels good in the hand too. It feels fast. It's a fast feel. Even though it's a big, heavy duty, strong ass knife, it feels like it's easy to maneuver. I can see why the soldiers wanted to carry this as a side weapon. This would be a weapon that they would buy on their own at the base BX or the exchange and carry into combat with them as a backup and camp knife. It wasn't issued, but it was very popular for soldiers to want to buy this one and carry with them. So it's been to Vietnam. I know that for a fact. I don't know when they started making these. I think they started making these in like the 50s, like 51. Don't hold me to that. I think it's like 1951. Maybe W49 means 1949. I'm not sure. I think it means the length of the blade, 9 inches. I'm not sure. This is a very nice knife. I've had it for a long time, for about 15 years or so. 15, 20 years, something like that. I think about in like the mid-90s. Bought it brand new. Bought all my knives brand new. Beautiful. This will be one that gets passed down when I go, because I ain't never selling it. I love this blade. Absolutely love a Western Bowie. It's a quintessential American Bowie. You may not be historically correct, but this is what we think of when we think of Bowie knives in the United States. We think of a big blade like this, a big giant fighting slash camp slash hunting knife, survival knife from the Western days. From Jim Bowie. Reminiscent of his battle in, was it 1826 or something like that, 27 or 26, when he fought the guy with the sword cane, and that he carried during the Alamo, when he got killed in the Alamo, the Battle of the Alamo in Texas. That's what we think he had, but we don't know for sure. Nobody really knows for sure. But we think he had something like this. Beautiful Bowie. The handle's really nice and big and thick and has a lot of girth to it. Feels really good in your hand. Just a beautiful piece of American history. But there it is there, fellas. Hope you enjoy it. That's my Western Bowie, W49.